Nayokizambe motindo ya pasi banyokolio yaka pembeni nazalise wayo ya motema tovandi bomwana tomesendinga nayo dunia tovandi bomwana kimoninga na miso Salima bena yoga okomi na pasi nazate na Kenya na ya kozwa yo. You know those songs you actually do just for vibes, pure vibes ni kama hii. I always thought that part in Nakuru. Good Lord. Just listen to good old songs, my goodness. Jesus. Oh. What a beauty, man. Kikamarade ya bomwana tango mosusele kakabondeko. Toyebani bomwana totamboli Kenya mobimbangana yo. Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, Kisumu, toyebani. Harambe, harambe, ay. Harambe, harambe, harambe. You guys have to get used to me playing for you such kind of song, Jue. Itabidi mmezoea sasa nikiwachezea nyimbo kama hizi. My goodness, good Lord. This is the Thursday show. Of course, welcome to the Thursday plug, the official Thursday plug. Today I'm fired up and ready to go. Yo. It's just a good. Hey. Welcome back to the show. My name is JJ, of course. Oh my God. Yeah. This is the official Thursday plug. I hope that audio was going. Somebody in the chat just tell me if that audio was actually going. Because, not gonna lie, this has to be, hear this, the biggest show that's gonna be happening on Thursday. I'm the official Thursday plug. I'm gonna be plugging you with everything on Thursday, just in the middle of probably the pre-game of the weekend, Like when you're about to get into the weekend, pre-game. This is the pre-game. After you maybe a week, you have had a very crazy week, maybe Monday, Tuesday, now you get to Thursday and you want to feel like, you know what, something is happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the show, the official Thursday plug. I've decided to just do great shows and do them on Thursdays. But of course, special streams are going to be coming up every single time here and there. Like on Sunday, we have an in real live stream. It's best if I say it now. That's why I even played that specific Nairobi song. I say Nairobi is going to be lit. Nairobi is going to be lit on Sunday for the Kenya versus DRC. The Chan 2025 is happening. We're going to be doing an in real live stream at exactly 2 p.m. Eastern African time. East African time. Because tunapiga live stream hapo fire live from the Kasarani stadium. I hope the stadium is already sold out, man. I hope internet won't be an issue. Ama tungekuwa tu na Starlink. If we had Starlink, would have been fire because you just set up and make sure it looks up in the sky. Then that's it. But now Starlink kit is like you have to carry the power. I don't know what. It has to be a very heavy backpack. But for this time round, I've a couple of options that I have ready. Hopefully, we get a very amazing live stream. That is what I'm looking up to. So Nairobi is gonna be lit on Sunday, especially on Sunday, and this whole month, Nairobi, and of course the whole of East Africa, Kampala, Uganda, Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, all those sides are gonna be lit, man. You know, during this game, honestly, I've actually been so much onto that stream. I've been looking on other things, couple nini, how the audio is gonna be perfect. Nini, vitu kama what else? They're looking at the audio, the video quality, the mic, okay, the audio, the video, and the internet connectivity. Because I know 60,000 people means chaos on the connection. 60,000 people is crazy, or maybe less than 60. That's came after the canopy have been put. Now the stadium has reduced in size. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. But wait, let me actually check if the Nini was the audio was going through. Oh no 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 no. No no no. Let me check this. What are these things, man? Let me check whether the audio is going through. All right. We've had everything just working out perfectly. So what I was actually saying is we will be having what let me put that there just a minute. Okay, on a couple of things kidogo too, just 1 minute before I talk about the whole stream that we're gonna be having. uh Go home. Okay, is the problem when you do things live, yeah. Oh, manake Nairobi. Mhm. Let's have that. So what I'm exactly saying is, we'll be having. Okay, that's perfect. So here's the thing. What I'm actually saying is, we'll be having an in real life stream at the stadium. The stadium is like over 50,000 people, maybe 45, maybe 50, I don't know, 60. The numbers are gambling, zinachezea chezea hapo. So the in real live stream will start at exactly 2 p.m. East African time. We hope to have a very good game, a very good environment. I know security is there. I don't know about parking. I don't know about vitu zingine, but I know we have parking. We have ticketing, which was done very well. By the way, the ticketing is just perfect. We just now have to wait for the stadium and the facilities that are gonna be there. Hopefully, we get a very, very good in real live stream. Now, my mind has been so much onto the game. Actually, today's show was like, I'm just gonna do it because this is Thursday and I have to do this show because it's absolutely one of the best shows to have. Wait, don't we have a logo? Wait, why don't we have a logo on stream, bro? Oh no. No, let's have this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the stream will be perfect. Hopefully. We pray the stream is good. But behind the scenes, my mind has now just been about the game. The game the game is happening. How do I say it? The game is happening at a very good time, especially in August. Many people have put in so much efforts. Over 60,000 tickets sold. Okay, let me do 50. Let me just say, okay, over less than 60,000 seats sold, and the stadium is sold out. 7 days before the game. Yeah, I think seven. How many days are those? Actually, like 7 games. Is that right? Like 7 games. No, 7 days. No, 6 days. Actually, 6 days before the actual match, because now the match is like in 2 days. But then when I was looking at that game, my mind was just like, I've always prayed for moments where football is a real deal. Football is a real deal. Manze, now I'm praying for a day that sisi kama fans we will be in those pitches every single probably month, day, nini, like when our teams are playing, for example, in the Kenya Premier League, we are packed in that freaking stadiums. We have jerseys of players written behind our backs. We have jerseys of our own teams, man. I hope and I pray for that dream. Because not gonna lie, it would be one of the best things that will ever happen to all of us and the whole gaming thing and the communities and the lives, because the people in those areas, especially, let's go one. Let's do a rough up of like how many people the game impacts. For example, this game that's happening this Sunday and the Chan games. We have vendors who will be selling every single thing, food, drinks, everything in that game. So many people will make so much money out of that. So many people will be employed for different reasons, either to clean the stadium, either to arrange seats, either to provide security, either to fuel cars because people will move from places to places. Any door will be moving because of just sports. That thing hurts me so much, the fact that probably that will not happen in our times. But I have a dream that one day we will be filling stadiums and that will be a norm. I have a dream that one day we'll be having kids who have been playing barefoot, wamekuwa tu wakicheza mguu tupu, will one day become superstars and put up their names in history. Walikuwa tu wanachezanga hivi ball miguu tupu. I have a dream manze that one day tutakuwa tunajazanga hivi stadium every single day. Like we have a dream that siku moja wasi watakuwa natoka countries zingine, other countries to come and watch games in Africa. I have a dream that one day talents from this soil will not be out there, will not be exported, but rather they will be coming with their skills to test themselves out here in Africa and Kenya at large. I have a dream, Maze, that we will be moving from county to county, from country to country, for even AFCON, like we have countries, games are being played in Botswana. We are moving from Kenya because as a region, kama Ethiopia, we are moving because we have like a community, an East African thing, or even an African thing. You are moving within the continent. I just have that dream one day. And that's my dream. I hope one day becomes a freaking reality. Not gonna lie. Because for far too long, we've exported our talents. For far too long, players have not really been recognized heavily, especially football. If you look at the people who run, because running is like we are the global champions, they're at least even recognized by government. But we don't see the players, the superstars. You're not gonna find like a ministry of sports is like rewarding the best footballer in that period. Nah, you won't find that. I have a dream that one day that sport I see kids venye wanajitoleanga, they hire their own buses, they hire their own pitches, they buy their own balls, they buy their own kits, just trying to do something with this talent they have, but they end up not becoming anything towards behind that talent. I just have a dream that one day the full fun-filled stadiums will chant their names. Kids will be running with their jerseys, asking them, sign for me this, nipigie tu signature moja baridi kwa hii jezi yangu. I have a dream that one day, maze. That's my dream. Yeah, that's honestly my dream. I don't want to chant because the fact that kids try as much as possible, some even get scammed along the way just to try to get into that route ya talent. Only kama hii ball one day it open doors for them, but it doesn't end up opening any doors for them. I just have a dream that one day all that will change. All that will change, and that will begin by us supporting our games. We just don't do CHAN, we do KPL. We have leagues that support kids and their dreams. Imagine those superstars when you're wanachezanga ball, they'll be the ones driving the most expensive cars in this country. God damn. we'll have them wakiwa ndo wako like, you know what, we are the people, man. Anyway, I just have that dream, man. Hopefully we see you on Sunday for that experience, which I hopefully believe is gonna be an experience and a half, maze. An experience and a half. Isikam kutufeel at all, at all, at all. Tusipigwe tear gas alafu tusikie watu wengine wamekuja kuoccupy. Hey, jamani. Hey, guys. Hey. Occupy Kasarani. You know the let me even not give people ideas. Occupy Kasarani. I can see Leroy Nyancho is in the building. Leroy, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Kijana Karen. I don't know if he's done. Yeah, he must be done with school. Haiwezi kuwa shule bana. Nyie mtangoja mjengee stadium, maybe tutakuja huko kwenu Mombasa. Pray one day. You know, I didn't see any game that's being hosted. Imagine that Aruna Stadium, of course. But we actually have like a big stadium. I don't know. Let me see. Stadium in the coast region. Wait, do you guys have a stadium? Hey, they call a stadium. Hey, 13,000. How many capacity? 8,000. Hey, I don't know. Hey. Watu wa nini mtatulia. Before you host games in your region, ni kama kidogo mtapambana na hali. Yeah. But I'm thinking of actually trying to go to Kasarani maybe tomorrow. Saturday, sijui kama wanakubalisha, but maybe Saturday is like too close to the event. Maybe Friday, maybe tomorrow. See kama say maybe anaweza lipa and then you get access to the stadium. That pitch looks beautiful, man. I need to go. I'll try if it's possible to get access to Kasarani. Then we do it before the main game. Maybe shoot a couple of videos here and there. Yeah. But anyway, if we don't make it tomorrow, we do it on Sunday on an in real live stream by the way. Wow. Wait. And it's gonna be hectic. I can hope to it. Internet will be a problem. Someone is Starlink to connect me, bana. Yeah. Anyway, we're still gonna do it. Yeah. Gotta try get access to that stadium, maze. Eish. Otherwise, how's the week been, maze? Eish. You know, in my quest for ama venye tu napendanga like okay, my thought, my thinking of like how the game should be, I come and see like it all revolves around maybe politics that goes around in the country. Unakuja unaona also so many things in that space are affected by politics. And then I thought, sasa we might demonstrate about these things, then come demonstrate about sasa hata ball, bado tunajam about it. That brings the question, really. Is politics actually what we think it is? Because maybe it's us the problem, us hoping that politics are going to be different, us hoping that the way we see these guys, ama venye tunaonanga ama politicians, for example, let me be clear. Umse ameingia hapo ndo atushughulikie. So you have so much hope and faith that this person is going to bring the change. And now I'm asking myself, because that is not the case, that doesn't happen often. Is politics actually what we think it is? I remember Jalango on an episode, I'm sure I was watching it. Yeah. It was Jalango on Mwakideu's show. He said he spent over 150 million shillings on campaigning. That means that is close to, no, actually quadruple of the salary he is gonna make for 5 years. But he ends up doing it anyway. So, is Jalango there for your problems? Because I'm not gonna invest 150 mic and then nipate mic 42 as my salary over the period of 5 years, and the guy is there because of you. Mm. First of all, I'm not gonna spend 150 million of my money, spend 5 years of my time with all your stress na vitu zenu zote kama milioni mbili, and then nirudishe tu do yangu. It does not make sense. Even just assume 5 years unataka kusema atarudisha tu wanchoni. Ah, 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 ah. So politics and the way they are actually costing us too much in terms of lives, in terms of our energy, in terms of our, minds, because tunatumia minds zetu sana, especially when you're thinking about the whole politics thing, because that thing haipelekani sana na vitu na ideals. Tunafaa to come back and be like, is it politics actually politics? Is it like what we think it is? Juu tungejua mse kwanza lazima arudishe ido yake kwanza, tungetulia. Unaget, tuache kukuwa na tuache kukuwa na hopes mingi sana na yeye, unaona. So we wouldn't have to essentially, we won't have to blame them so much. We won't have to expect them a lot from them, because I was listening to him when he was talking about how much it would actually cost to vie for a president. Hi, my guy, that guy is not out there. Hey, God hell. Ati tunataka sijui nini. There are so many people who put in serious money to that thing, and then here you are. Ati mnataka sijui nini. Wewe. Hey. So as something I've come to actually realize is that politics is very different from what we see. It's very different from what we think it is. And the whole thing about that we are a democratic country, that's just an illusion. There's nothing like democracy. There's nothing like democracy. And I've said it clear. There is nothing like democracy. It's just that some people are actually too good at hiding that it's there. Na wengine, they are just terrible. Wengine, kuna wale wanawambia, there's this democracy, but then they don't really show you like haiko. But kuna wale anawambia democracy iko, lakini pia anaonyesha in every way possible that democracy is not there. Democracy is not a real thing, and that thing has costed us so much. So much. But am I saying now that we should let everything go? Nah. Nah. Because I saw someone say our democracy right now is at stake. But was it there in the first place? Because of these leaders wenye walikuwa wanakuwa attacked. The leaders were side the opposition. Those guys who are in the opposition sides lately. So was our say wanakuwa looked up to, like wale wase not being looked up to, wanaangaliwa kama an example of our democracy being ikididimia ama ikiumizwa. Ando wase wenye wako wanataka kutuonyesha maze demokrasi yetu iko mbaya. But that's not actually the case, because democracy has never been there. It has never been. Si ati sahi ndo imetoka, it has never been there. Ni venye sasa hii imekuwa ikichezwa chini. Now when you go against it, now you're actually shown properly that thing is not fair. Because tell me why someone would put a blockage of ati wewe usiende hivi. Sasa imagine sasa ati mtu tu asimame tu hivi pale, for example on Thika Road, being like wewe usiende hii, nisiende hii, niende wapi? You get the point? So when we reach to those points and you cannot get an explanation, hakuna kitu itafanyika ati hata ukisema hivyo, maze, politics is not what we see. Actually, what we actually think, man. On other things that are happening, man, I saw a clip of let me find something here. Yeah. Oh wait, let me actually. I'm actually looking for a background tune for the show. Sijui nitapata gani, sijui nitatumia gani. Achana hii Nairobi, achana na nafaa tutafute songs of freedom. You know like those songs of kama zile za South Africa. Kwanza singing those songs was like the easiest things. You know, those songs were like the easiest to sing because those guys in South Africa ni kama hata walikuanga wanasema ngoma moja moja when they were fighting. Lakini let's never forget to fight for that thing. Wewe watu wanaweza tukalia. In as much as I've said democracy is not a real thing, we need to fight for our freedom. Because if those guys wenye walikuwa back then wakati wa Mau Mau, if those guys never fought, we wouldn't be enjoying the freedom we are enjoying right now. But I remember one day anyway. I said, let's fight for our freedom. So ikubali kufinyililiwa hata kidogo. In as much as that democracy is not there. Let's try our very best to have it, man. But it's actually very easy. The reason I'm playing this song is because it's very easy to make one of this song. You just have to find one song, sing it with a lot of emotions, and then find one word and utarudia perfectly. Ukishapata hivyo, you're sorted. And I'm not influencing anyone. This is the part I tell you to just look for one word and utarudia. I can imagine the people of South Africa who are singing this song. God damn! They believed in their freedom, man. It's called the Songs of Freedom. Aish. Aish. I can only imagine when a country is like imefinyililiwa kabisa and then you guys come out victorious and then you're singing these songs. Tears will be rolling down your cheeks. God damn. Believing that, you know what, regardless of the number of people we probably lost, you're finally free. Aish. And the people will have been left will enjoy the fruits of your fight, and they'll be calling it freedom. God damn. This is the start You know, when I'm playing music during this show, it gives me ideas of like, how about an actual just like a radio show, you play music in between, a total online radio. God damn. Wait, how would actually that be? Like an actual radio show, we come between these specific hours and specific hours, put up a show, play music, fun requests, talk about stories that are happening, have guests come through, all those things. Wouldn't that be crazy? and then you'll finally have freedom. Ama nitafute ngoma ya Kikuyu and then do I'll actually wrap up with a Kikuyu song during the end of this show. Before nimalize, I'll finish it with like a song. Ama the rest of the 30 minutes that are here, I'm gonna play music and a story, and then play music, and then a story, and then play music. Whoa, 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 whoa. That sounds like a brilliant idea. I don't know how that sounds, bro. And there has been songs, The Sounds of Freedom by Sarafina or Safa Safuel Izimwe, playing right here on JJ. Oh wait. Let me have the outro of the song and then like do a radio show because we said the last 30 minutes of this show we're gonna be doing it like an actual radio. So stay tuned. Let's see. So the songs comes to an end and I'm gonna be it's called okay, so let's go. You remember I had actually applied for la hey Jehovah. That's how they tutamaliza na Kikuyu. Someone is calling me. Who's that? Do I know this number? Yeah. I'm gonna call them after this show. Let me know. And because I had actually applied for a radio job, let me see. Did those guys really deserve kuninyima hiyo kazi? Twende kazi. And there has been The Sound of Freedom by Safel Isizimwe right here on JJ Live. My name is JJ. Mazee karibuni sana. Welcome back to the show. It's exactly 2 minutes past 9 p.m. man. That song was emotional, telling us every single thing about freedom. The sounds of freedom, man. The sounds of freedom. Sounds of freedom. And talking about sounds of freedom, I remember okay, let me pick this call. I don't know who's calling. Let me just. Those have been a couple of people who I need to do something for them before the day end. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so I was being a host, man. Aish, those things have interrupted me. Just that I don't like not picking people's calls. You know, it doesn't look good. Yeah. Okay, sir. So we're going back to the studio. Tunaenda kazi, tunaenda wimbo sasa. Okay, sir. One more time. One more time. This is probably your host on Energy Radio. And there has been Sound of Freedom by Safel Isizimwe, of course, playing right here on JJ Live. My name is JJ, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show, man. Wow, beautiful songs, Apple Maze. And you know, someone who experienced some sounds of freedom this weekend has been none other than a woman that was found by the one and only Eriko Mondi. You know, I actually saw this story on his IG of a kid who was taking care of his mother. The kid is 11 years old. 11 years old. He was giving the mom drugs, doing every other thing up until like even, I don't even want to say because I'm imagining that situation on like an 11-year-old kid. It's terrifying. But guess what? Sisi kwa sisi came together. I'm team Kwasisi on such things, man. Like, honestly, The mother was taken to hospital because he was even losing oxygen. The kid has to look after his mother wakati ana lose oxygen. Is there bravely akimchunga. That was a picture to behold bana. But Team Sisi kwa Sisi came through. The mother was taken to hospital. The mother was taken to hospital, akapelekwa hosi, akachangiwa, akafanywa kila kitu, and the kids now were given moments they will cherish for the rest of their lives. Like those kids one day wakati watakuwa wamekaa hivi and they look back, they'll be like, Team Sisi kwa Sisi, you guys came through for us bana. Nilikuwa naona wakipewa bikes waendeshe and I was like, that's what kids should be doing. But then this kid couldn't even play because they had to take care of their parents who was sick. Aish. I watched that clip and I remember very, very vividly. I shed tears, to be very honest. Like, it was so emotional. I would look at those kids playing and be like, you just don't know what you've changed in those people's lives. Those kids' lives have changed for good. Those kids will one day remember. Anyway, eh, nakumbuka hivi, it's one of those things that are in the deepest darkest depths of my mind that sometimes hata sitaki hata kuziguza hata kidogo. I don't want to even touch them hata kidogo because they really mean a lot to those kids. Bana. Yeah. Team Sisi kwa Sisi, you guys are just amazing bana. Hey, yo, wait, it's an actual radio show, so after this we're supposed to play a song. I'm thinking, I'm actually, the problem is now I have to think about the song that's gonna out this whole thing. Give me an idea of the song I would play on such hiyo story iko tu hivyo emotional. Hmm? Tupige story gani? Tupige ngoma gani? Let's find an outro song. Oh my god. That's a very sad story kumaliza na ngoma ya hype. Ama tuende na S class. Hapana. Hiyo imagine. Backbencher ndani ya S class. Hapana. Let's find another. No, I don't wanna find that one. Hapana. Hey, bana. You guys give me ideas. Someone in the chat just give me an idea of like which song I should end that story with. You know, it was a brief story, very, very brief, but it's so emotional. Let us say kukumbuka because it's bringing a lot of emotions to me. Hmm. Anyway, I know where to find the song. I know where to find the song, and I'm gonna give you a good one. Yeah. Okay. Let me find it first. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. Hey, those songs never heard. When the world must come, when the world must come together as one. This song was one of the, the stories behind this song. Let me give you a brief story about okay, the one I know about this story. There is a time when I think Ethiopia was going through a lot of famine, and oh wait, someone is calling me. I don't know. Do I pick? Nah. Oh my god, now what are these? So the story of what do you call it? Oh my god. That's so sad. There's this story of when the world came together as one. Bro, there was a lot of famine happening in Ethiopia and people were dying until the artists came together, even the likes of Wakina MJ, they come and sang this song. God damn, it was one of the most beautiful songs, emotional, and the whole world was together for Africa. It was like USA for Africa, that's what the song was called. USA for Africa, we are the world, 1985. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day. That's the song that was sung by USA for Africa in 1985 when Africa was facing a devastating famine in Ethiopia and millions of people and young kids were suffering. And there's a story of one journalist who took a photo of a vulture that was waiting for a kid to just starve and die, and it was just there in perfect time. Ashike tu hivi camera. You know the magnitude of. Let me even pause that music for this. So there's this journalist who's a photojournalist, takes a photo of a kid, literally a kid who was starved to death. Okay, he's still alive, hajadedi kabisa. But then he just snapped a photo with that kid starving almost to death, and a vulture was there waiting for the kid to just die and come and eat it. Oh my god. Okay, come and eat the kid, not eat. Come and eat the kid. And you know what happened to that photographer? That picture haunted him to his last breath. It was a song full of like Stevie Wonder, Diana Rose, Ray Charles, so many people. Pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are a part of God's great big family. And the truth, love is all we need. In that studio when they were recording that song, it was like, just check your ego because all the mega stars were in that room. That's what the story says. Nami, bro. Man. Just thinking about that, something just came through to my mind. And I'm like, we actually just got one chance at life. For real. Like imagine the kid, hakuwa amefanya hata makosa yote, but they just ended up losing their lives. They just ended up losing their life. Na hivyo ndivyo story yao iliisha. You know how crazy it is that we actually have just one chance at life? One chance. One. Eish. We joke a lot with life. If like ningeambiwa I have one chance to record one of the best streams, and after that nitakuwa tu on vizuri sana. Aish. You have one chance of being 20 and you're still joking about you being this young. You have one chance of being 18. You have one chance of being like 15, 30, 40. You have just one chance. God damn. Aye, one chance is crazy. One chance. We have to do better with our lives. And that's a challenge to me. Well, also it's a challenge to all of you. We have one chance at life. Imagine, I've talked with so many people, and so many young people are stopped from doing things they love or things they want because of just fear. Fear of what maybe will happen if I fail. Fear. And the crazy part is that 100 years from now, all that will be gone. We'll probably not be here for sure. Like after 100 years, I don't expect to be alive. Yeah. I don't expect to be 125 years old. God damn. Woo! No, no, no. We'll be gone. So I'm sure of being gone. Then what are you afraid of? We can just do anything. That the fact that you'd even think that you can be president, just dare to dream. Because, like, okay, if I fail, so if I fail at doing this, shooting that, doing XYZ, fear. You have one chance at life. That's crazy. One chance at life. One. Aish. One chance is crazy. One chance. One chance. And yet there comes a time. We need to push ourselves even harder. Ukikuwa na goal una chase, we chase. Ukikuwa kuna kitu unataka kufanya, just do it because you have one chance at this life. You don't have any other. You just blink and you'll miss it. Risk every single thing that you have. Of course, calculated risk. Don't like take those risks zenye hazinanga mwelekeo. But man, one chance. If I was told like I have one day to live, one day to live. And you know the bad thing, you might actually be having the one day you're thinking, probably less, or probably hundreds of thousands of them. Okay, not thousands. That's like excess though. Like hundreds of other days left on earth. And you just don't do it. Aish. Now, uko sure? You know, the bad thing about, I always joke a lot about death with so many of my friends. But death is so real, man. Death. And you're gone forever. But then you have this chance. You're breathing, you're kicking, you're healthy, you're strong. It's just a fear. No, 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 no. And ladies and gentlemen, to the final part of this show. It's exciting. And wait. That's not the key. Wait, let me see. I think sikuwa nimecode your key. Nah, another one. See you. This one. I'm not gonna lie, but my mind is so full of Sunday, and so today I don't want to say a lot of things. I'm just working on finalizing every single thing that we need for Sunday's stream. The content, the mics. I don't think we really need lighting because now lighting will be excess. You cannot have all those equipments. We have handhelds. These are holder because we're gonna be streaming from the phone. You cannot use the camera. Camera is like it's a whole complex. If you wanna do a live stream from a camera, so we will have that. We won't have the sound part, but we're gonna be having a director in studio who's gonna be controlling a lot of those things. Another interesting thing is we will be anyone will be able to join in the stream, give their own point of view, either in stadium, ama outside the stadium, ama wherever they're at home, kama they want to say something on stream, there's gonna be that ability to do that. So when the stream goes live, that's gonna be possible. So you can join in the stream, give your point of view, give your other side of view, kama uko huko kwa stadium, kama uko nje, kama uko mtaani, wherever you'll be, we're gonna be having a director in studio who's gonna be controlling all that. So to everyone who's gonna be at home, outside the country, unataka ku say something on stream, you will be able to do that. Let me be clear on that. If you will be inside the stadium, you have an opportunity to join into the stream with your phone, just your phone, give a point of view of the where you are in the stadium and the vibe venye iko, because sometimes you have very good vibes on one part of the stadium, you have other crazier vibes on other part of the stadium. So if you're part in any part of the stadium, you have the ability to be part of the stream, give us your point of view, talk to us, tuambie something one or two. We have other people who are outside, we have other people who are inside the country, outside the country, in other counties, but want to have the experience. They can join in, talk to us. We can even have up to 10 people at once. That's right, at once. So msijali, we will give you a coverage like no other. Inside, outside the country, inside the country, outside the other, inside the, okay, ama hizo counties zingine, inside the, yani everything, we gotta be everywhere, because the good thing we have, the advantage we have, if someone has an internet connection wherever you are, kuna mtu, kila mtu tu mahali kwa hii dunia ako na internet connection. So we'll be bringing them in and making sure we have an experience of a lifetime, and hopefully we will be able to go to other counties, no, other countries. We're gonna be at least games in Uganda and also games in Tanzania for the whole Chan experience, waiting for what's gonna be coming at the AFCON 2027. So we have AFCON coming up in 2027. So we have to, be ready. We have to show the experience of what it's like being in those stadiums. Ndio sisi wote, we fill those stadiums and have an experience of a lifetime. Sawa sawa? So we have jerseys are ready, tickets are ready, every single thing is ready. See you then. And we'll be finding one person, random people, who will be joining us on all those games. So we're gonna be buying excess tickets. If you're living for a certain country, we'll be going with them. So mtu mwenye tutapatana na yeye proper is having an experience of a lifetime, by the way. So we live with you the country. Uganda, you just need an ID, you leave, and permission if you need permission. But if you don't need, you just need your ID and apply for a temporary passport. Tembea tuingie Uganda. We will, the show will cover every other thing. We go and experience those things. Twende with a random person. We go live in Uganda. We go live in Tanzania for, okay, not live, we go stay. Not staying, living is different. We go stay in Uganda, we go stay in Tanzania, and of course in Kenya. Tupige games za Nyayo, tupige games za Kasa, tupige games za Mandela Stadium, tupige games za sijui nani mwingine huko, those stadiums in those countries. It's gonna be a full-fledged entertainment for all of you. So here's my last call. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do a whole other video on that. So anyone who wants to experience being part of the in real life streams, we're gonna be finding a random person either around the stadium, inside the stadium. Just talk to us when you see us, right? We're gonna make sure we have some time of our lives. I had a lot of things I wanted to talk about, but I feel like I don't want to talk about them now, because there are other things I need to work on in terms of content for the streams. So make sure y'all have or y'all are ready. Just make sure y'all are ready. Just make sure y'all are ready. That's it. Let's wrap up the show. It's 55 minutes. to the top of the hour. I know we've not streamed, but I think tomorrow we can do also stream. We can do tomorrow a stream. In preparation, we can do a stream tomorrow and Saturday and then Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if we can have some guests on the show. Get to pick a show, just to hype up the show and the whole event. Yeah. We can do a stream tomorrow or Saturday. Tomorrow, Saturday, and then Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna find someone to do that. Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We'll do a show either Saturday or no, mostly Saturday. I'm a Friday or Saturday. We can even do both. Who cares? Like we can do it anyway. Hakuna mtu anaweza tuzuia kufanya show. So for the fans out there who want to experience a time of their lives, mazee, let's come change our football culture in the country. Siku moja tuko tunapiga jezi zetu zenye zimeandikwa majina za maplayers wetu, ikuwe crazy up until hii country inaitwaje, from Rio to London to Moscow to Beijing, wanapiga tu jezi za zetu. Unasikia sijui timu gani inaitwa sijui nini wamevaa jezi yetu. God damn, that would be crazy. Oh fuck, that's not it. Yeah. We need to find those. We need to pray for such moments. Ndio. Otherwise, I'm gonna wrap up the show at that particular point. Let's find an outro song, maybe one or two, and then we can call it a day. But tomorrow, hopefully, tomorrow, we'll be having a show. Or Saturday. Just a pre-game to. Tomorrow we go to the stadium, maybe visit it. Saturday we have a pre-game to the main show. I'm gonna find someone and we can get to do this. Ndio. Otherwise, let me play a couple of things here yenye nilikuwa nimeona ya some other guys wenye niliona wana perform vizuri sana. They are performing pretty well on a show that was happening on Startime. So you guys take a listen to these guys. As you see you guys tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow, Saturday, same time, same place. Nimependwa na fundi wa mbao jewe, umependwa. Nimependwa na fundi wa mbao jewe, umesamehe. Nimependwa na fundi wa. Hey my God, I forgot this is a radio show and I'm supposed to wrap it up. Hey, yeah. Hey, makosa ni yangu. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that has been it. It's 28 minutes past 9 p.m. My name is JJ signing out. See you guys on Saturday, same time, same place, and of course on Sunday for the in real live stream of the CHAN opening game. Oh, Kenya's opening game, that is Kenya versus DRC. Ladies and gentlemen, see you. Bye-bye. Wambao jewe umependwa. Nimependwa na fundi wambao jewe umesamehe. Nimependwa na fundi wambao jewe umependwa. Nimependwa na fundi wambao jewe umesamehe. Alifunzwa kutoka utotoni na baba yake kutengeneza meza na vete na mama yake. Hey. Uze kuunganisha na misumari na baba yake akujua vitasuluhisha wote. He's just a carpenter. Wakasema he's just a wewe na urusa mgoti na ita mkozi tazama yeye. Piga magoti na ita mkozi tazama yeye. Napiga magoti na ita mkozi tazama yeye. Napiga magoti na ita mkozi tazama. Weka mikono juu. Nipige randa nipige randa nipige randa. Mkozi fundi wa mbao iwe sambamba iwe sawa nipige randa. Ukiwa kwa kiti piga randa tuone. Juice hey. Londa. Napiga magoti na ita mokozi tazama yeye. 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 Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That is Piga Aranda. It's an actual good performance right there, man. I can. I feel like one more time. This is our show anyway. Like, twende kazi.
Fundi wa mbao jewe
Umependwa.
nimependwa na fundi wa mbao jewe
Umesamehewa.
na fundi wa mbao jewe nimependwa na fundi wa mbao jewe
Umesamehewa.
alifunzwa kutoka utotoni na baba yake kutengeneza meza na pete za mama yake,
Kusipika randa na range ili wajuze kuunganisha na misumari na baba yake.
akujua vitamsulubisha na watu wote. He's just a carpenter.
Wakasema
He's just a carpenter. Naruza magoti na ita magoti tazama yeye.
Napiga magoti na ita Mwokozi tazama yeye.
Napiga magoti na ita Mwokozi tazama
See you
yeye.
guys tomorrow. Saturday and Chance and Bless. My name is Peace.
Niwe samba